Hello everyone, I'm Undead Horde here on YouTube and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a different type of video. I say a different type of video than normal, but I've probably posted a couple of videos of this type of style on my channel now already, so eventually I'm going to have to stop saying that. But this is going to be a discussion video. It's going to be a discussion video about YouTube goals, achieved ones, and then new ones for the future. So I had just finished recording episode 26 of my Daily Quest video. This is like literally 10 minutes later from recording that video. And at the ending part of that video, I had talked about my goals on YouTube and the fact that I've already achieved my goals on YouTube. And then I also made mention in that video that I should probably get around to setting up new goals. And then I closed out the video, and as I was editing through it, I was like, you know, that needs to happen sooner rather than later. Setting up new goals. And there's also the same realization around the same time about the fact that I need to make a video talking about the goals that I already have achieved. And yes, I said it in that video, but not everybody's going to watch until the very end of that video. And so I feel it important that I actually get a full-blown video out there where I can talk about this subject, and there's a higher chance that it would get to more people where they would hear what I have to say and stuff like that. And I can actually give out or have people recognize the proper level of feeling and emotion that I have on this subject. So this video's breakdown is going to be, I'm going to talk about the achieved goal. I'm going to have a small personal antidote in the middle. And then at the end, I'm going to talk about the new goal. And we're going to move on from there. So the goal that's already been achieved, right, is community. It has always been community. What do I mean by that? Well, it's exactly how it sounds like. My goal on YouTube, and this has been across every single channel I've ever made, there's going to be videos on it or discussions inside those videos on it in which I've talked about this relentlessly. I have always dreamed about on YouTube, you know, I think a lot of people dream about YouTube and they dream about a million subscribers. They dream about the money that they could come for it. They, you know, and I'm sure there's people who dream about other things than that. And myself, and I'm sure other people have dreamed the dream too, is community. It's not about the numbers. It's about the friendly interactions. It's about the people who are there, who enjoy your content, who you strive to really make those videos for and make it better for those people who have given you so much time and support through your worst moments, through the rough videos, the bad edits, the whatever else. Those people who stick through the ugly to come out and really see the gold that has been achieved. And I'm still in the ugly, like, don't get me wrong. Someday I'm hoping to maybe I'll find what that gold is. But for right now, I'm in the ugly, and I have got people who are supporting me through it. And it's such an amazing, amazing feeling. And I don't want that to go underappreciated at all by people. I want people to fully recognize how grateful I am that I have had the community that I have, and how grateful I am for the community that I do have. And there's not a ton of us, and you know what? That's okay. I never needed a ton of people, and we're still definitely in a room to grow. But where we are right now, if this is where I stopped and I stayed stagnant here, but those people always stuck around through it, I'd be happy. I wouldn't need any more. And the community has come in three separate ways. The first way is YouTube. being people who interact on my videos, like commenters on the videos. And I have a dedicated like 3 or 4 people who I know at least every other video I'm going to hear something from them, and it's a really cool feeling. And usually it's in a way of what was I going to say, like constructive criticism or just like tips and things like that, which is really appreciated and always needed. I try to comment on everything that people say, and when I comment, please don't take it as I'm trying to be argumentative or whatever else. I'm just trying to lay out information that I already know, while also hopefully coming across as grateful for the information that people have given me and things like that. Some things I might already know, and I just haven't addressed the fact that I know them inside videos and stuff like that. So I might be like, oh yeah, I know this information and stuff like that. And so I hope I don't come across as rude when I say that. But I always have this dedicated group of people who are on YouTube, and there's definitely going to be some overlap. I'm sure there are some people who there are for sure people who overlap into other parts of these communities. But it feels like some of these people are just strictly in these areas. The second one is Discord. If you guys don't know, I have Discord. The link will be in the description of this video. It'll be in the description of all my videos. Please come join. We have we have like 3 people who are on the Discord right now, like active members on. Actually, I think there's like literally 3 people in total on the Discord, not including myself, who talk, and we talk daily. And I love those guys for it who are on there, and because just some really cool conversations and just a chill vibe that I got excited throughout the day when I see the Discord thing pop up, because it used to be just like for games that I was a part of the Discord server that I don't play anymore or don't care about, and now it's like, oh, we created a whole new Discord entirely for this. And when I did, now I know that any Discord notification I have is just from those people, and it's really cool that I can have that. We just talk about gameplay and things like that, and just kind of bounce ideas off of each other, and it's just such a really cool space to have, and just to constantly have that being like a daily thing. And the third one I would have to say is my clan, the clan inside the game itself. We just beat our first CVC tournament together, and that's cool because it's my clan. It's not like I'm a part of somebody else's clan and stuff like that. No, this is my clan. I am the clan leader, and so there are people fighting in this clan, in dedication of the channel and of what I'm doing and stuff like that. And I'm even looking to build a free-to-play clan. I've got people who are talking about it, about joining it and stuff like that. And just the respect that I have, or the respect that they have given me for the questions that they've asked and things like that about it, just to have clarification about what I found to be acceptable and things like that, has been phenomenal, because I did state there's going to be a free-to-play only clan and stuff like that. But I was even asked questions like, well, can I use old accounts, or like accounts that are like a bit more developed, so that'd be a new account? It's like, things like that some people might just assume, which is understandable. But at the same time, it is nice to be like, hey, you're the creator of this clan. I want to give the respect back to you of what are your wishes for it, so I understand. And that's really cool. And I love seeing that and stuff like that. It's just the general sense of respect that I've received from a lot of people is just really cool, and I don't feel like I get usually a ton of, and so it is a good feeling. And just the community that I have, the people who are there are just so cool and so nice and very helpful, and it's really is just an amazing feeling to have that. So what are the goals for the future then, right? Like, clearly I feel very satisfied with the goals that we're at. So how do I go from here? And So here comes the personal story, anecdote, whatever you want to call it, or whatever, right? I know an anecdote is technically just a story, but it's used for whatever. Um, I have talked about this, I think, once or twice before on my channel. I'm an assistant manager at Dollar General. That is my full-time job that I do. I love it so much. I have gone through a development program to become a store manager, which only 5 people got accepted inside the program in my district. I can't remember how often. I think it's like per month or per every couple of months or something like that. I don't remember. But, I've gone through. I was the first one starting back up again when we had a new district manager switch to do the program. And it's been a really good time. And I've had a lot of care from everybody inside that job and stuff like that who really want to see me grow and things. And there's already been talks about giving me my own store and whatever else, right? So it's all genuinely a very good time, and I'm very appreciative of that. So what does this have to do with Raid Shadow Legends or YouTube? Well, part of why I love being a manager, and I genuinely do love my job, is the helping people. It's the helping employees. It's being able to teach them and to guide them and to watch them grow. And I want to find a way to do that myself, but here on YouTube. And I'm not talking about in the content that I'm making. I've already stated before that my content is not necessarily meant to be knowledge based. I'm not sitting here saying I'm super knowledgeable about the game, because I'm not. Mine's just gameplay fun, and that's it. So where would this come into play then? Well, I think the only thing that makes sense is I would like to watch members of my community grow. I think it would be cool if I could someday have a goal achieved in which 5 members of my community started their own YouTube channels and we could all get to 1,000 subscribers together. Now, I know this seems like a big stretch and stuff like that, or it could seem that way. I don't think it is, but it could seem that way. I've had at least one person mention before about starting their own YouTube channel. I haven't heard from them in a long time. But part of this is a dedication to that person where they had asked about it, and this is what their plan was to do, and I think it's really, really cool. And so if anybody else out there who is watching this video now, who is currently subscribed to me and they want to start their own YouTube channel, but they're not sure about it and whatever else, doing raid content or whatever, then let me know. I would love to support you, and I would love to get 5 people who really want to do it, and we all support each other, and we can help each other and watch each other grow. And I think that would be one of the coolest things to see and to do, is to help help watch another generation or another group of people grow, or just people that be a part of my generation, just have growth in my generation of Raid Shadow Legends, content. There's generations that are before us, people who started the game from the very beginning or close to the very beginning, Ash, Hell Hades, whoever. And, and then you start getting newer generations of people where you have another generation where it's like Cobb and other members who started Raid because of people like Ash, and those are their mentors. And so right now, to me, Cobb is the one person that I look up to. And if I wanted to meet any of them or be able to share a video with any of them, Cobb would be the one that I would want to have it happen with the most. And so then I want to be that for other people, where it's not, it's not like I'm big and people are following my footsteps. No, I'm still small, but where people like the idea so much of what I'm doing or whatever, or because of me, they want to start YouTube as well, and which then we can grow as a community together up until that point, and not have people starting it after the fact where I become big and I might not be able to be the same type of support with them. And I think that would be the coolest thing. If this is something at all that people are interested in, please let me know. I would love to set up a special group, like a special like Discord server or something, for people like that, and something that we could discuss and whatever else and move forward with. But thank you guys for watching. I hope this video was coherent enough for people to understand and kind of see my point of view of things and whatever else. I just, again, very grateful. And also, small mention too is 56 subscribers at this point. The channel's not even a month old. I'm up to 56 subscribers. Again, that just seems wild. I've had counts that have been around for a couple of months and they haven't even made it past like 10 or 20. The growth is just not there. But this channel has literally broken down walls of goals on YouTube's end of me growing that I never thought even possible. And so I am just incredibly grateful for all of that as well. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. Normal content, expect that all the time. Expect that to come out daily. So this is just like a one-off video that'll go up in the middle of the day or alongside something else, and just as extra content for you guys. And I just hope that you vibe with it. If people want to see more content of this style with like gameplay in the background and just kind of talk about life, then let me know. I would love to just have like little videos like this in which I can kind of freely talk about things going on and stuff like that if people are interested, Peace out, everyone.